NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go, set, 45, white, 43 rail.
Where's 52? Watch 52.
Hey, go Fury.
I got you. I got you. Check, 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 check.
Two now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Better drop something
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Cut. Check, 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 check.
First carry out for the forward coach, Jonathan Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Big stop, let's go.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Run to the ball.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 and now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
We own them.
Black Ultra.
We own them. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check 52's to Mike. All day, punt.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Well, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Mike 54.
Johnson now off the play fake. He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
10's the Mike.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On third down, Johnson. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Let's put him on back.
On the gun, Johnson. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Garrett. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their efficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Set. Cougar 19.
Push him back. Push him back.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hope to get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 35.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Check. 36. Sponge. No.
They'll try to let it go. Garrett. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back exactly right, hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Blue Dan. He's checking it.
They run with Taylor. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
There we go, D.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Ready.
52, Mike 52. Hey, tighten down. There you go. 5-2.
First down, Tagovailoa. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
On the double.
2 by 52. I'm coming. I'm coming. No, check that.
Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Here we go. 50, green. Red, cycle.
Hey, it's our house.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game. And he comes through again with another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Mike 10.
They run the gun. It's Garrett. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
You got D like this.
Johnson. Throw left side complete. It's Garrett. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Switch.
Here's Tua. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there was no completion.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 43. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coach are both larger than life. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. So they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
10's the mic. I'm going to run him 60. I'm going to run you over. Mike 10. Mike 10.
From the gun, Johnson.
Here I come again.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Whip.
Throwing again, Johnson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
That's complete, Okuebuna. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Mike's by 4. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Johnson on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
I got you, punk.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. There's a party now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete on the bubble screen. That's Garrett. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Hiking 18. I got it.
The shotgun now. Here's the inside game. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short. Rosa's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Taken from about the 12. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
It's moving good to make it 21-17. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now seem to be a step ahead. Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch 19 tight. 19 tight. Tight is right. 4 down. 4 down. Alert. 10's the mic. 10's the mic. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Mike 10. Mike 10. Street. Record. Go.
Operating from the gun. Johnson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Give me that ball.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Now Johnson, off play action. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Alberto. Alberto Kuebunam was the target there, and it's 3rd down.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
I got it. Mike 54. Mike 54. Switch up.
Off the play fake. Johnson. They'll roll him out right. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Rosa's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
25. Check with that.
First and 10 now. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yellow. 22.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Striker. Ready. Go.
On 2nd down, Tua. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Here we go.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Down. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
All right, T. Let's go. All right, T. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Watch the run. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
Bronco 80.
On 1st down. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, G. Mike's 54.
Here's Johnson off the play fake. Left side here, and it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Get some penetration here. Get some penetration. 58's the Mike. 58.
Combo 18.
It's me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Sack by 70 Timberwolves.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. 10's the mic, 10's the mic. Bring it, bring it.
On 1st down. It's Garrett. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Cowboy 80.
Mike 10. It's our time. It's our time.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Check, check.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. 70 Lions.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Mike 10. Mike 10, Mike 10. Hey, watch the slant.
On 3rd down, it's Garrett. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 14 yards, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Do that every time.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. He's good. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. On 1st down. Garrett, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
On the
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey! Mike 10! Mike 10, Mike 10! Get that quarterback!
Operating from the gun. Johnson throwing the out route and complete. It's Hughes. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
10's the mic. 10's the mic.
Warrior 70.
Johnson now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston, all even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Ready.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm coming. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike
70 Timberwolf.
Check pass. Switch.
Panther 11.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. You go night. Time to go night.
Off play action. Johnson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Ready, break.
Mike 10. Man, that's trash.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
I smell fear in that offense.
Johnson to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Let's get off the field, D.
He'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away, and the Ravens have broken the tie. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier, now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him, as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
You ain't going to burn me.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I'm coming.
The give to Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, Let's see what you got. My 52. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Go.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Here we go. Here we go. On the ball. 50, green.
Ears back and go full strength.
Spike, white.
Slam.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Oh, yeah.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And he puts it through.
Oh, he's ridiculous.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
70 Ranger.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You better.
Now Johnson throwing on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Alberto. Alberto Kuebunam was the target there. That'll bring up second down.
Viking 18.
Mike 54. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Trap 60.
Mike 54.
To throw again. Johnson. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it, They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down.
Ready. Red. 38. Slice blue.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Tua sets up to pass it. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Watch the slant.
Mike 10.
Street.
We got Mike 10.
They'll try and run for it on first goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Okay, baby,
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Watch the run.
Check 52. Hey, check that. Street.
On the ground. It's Garrett, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He wasn't ready.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
We got Mike 10 on here, guys. Mike 10.
You get blocked. Slam. Switch.
Off the play fake. Johnson sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I don't care what you mean.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Tagovailoa. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Set, hut, yellow, 22.
52's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Back to throw is Tua. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go. Black 40.
52. I got you, son.
Need old blue.
To throw is Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Down, yellow, 43.
Rip right.
Drill green.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Yellow, go.
52 by 52. I got one.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously lost one. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the fourth quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
They give Detroit out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they